You guys, my husband's out here grilling, but you know, I just went to the grocery store and I was just thinking about this, okay? You know what grinds my gears is when kids, or people in general, not kids, but when they grew up as spoiled brats as kids, and then when they get older, they start like ragging on people who are on like government assistance, who need food stamps, you know what I mean? Oh, look at my husband's ass. Now I'm not...
horse's ass.
So I'm not on food stamps now, but I was for a long time, especially when like I was a single mom and everything. Yes, I'm a mom. I gave birth. I know it's shocking. Anyways, you probably see in my videos in here, you know what I mean? I live in an older ranch house and, you know, it's not perfect. Like, we don't have a lot of money. Like, you know, some stuff is falling apart. We're always like fixing something. And it was like that when I was growing up too. You know, my parents, they worked their asses off. But, you know, what they really had is, you know, this house, which I'll inherit. And I love it. I don't care if it's perfect. I love it. But I know it's a privilege to even have that, like to even inherit any property. But that was pretty much all we had when I was growing up. Like, we really struggled. We didn't have, like, tons of money. Like, I'll never forget, so my first car, I got it from my grandmother. It was like, I think it was like maybe like a 2001 Stratus or something. It was a much older car, but I was so eternally grateful for it. But I remember my mom, you know, because I was crying, I was so grateful for it. And I remember my mom, she was kind of like sad in a way, and she's like, you know, if I could have given you one, I would have. And it like broke my heart, because my parents would. If they had it, they would have given me the world. They're not perfect, but I know that sometimes they wish they could have given me more. So anyways, like, as I get older, you know, I have my son, I'm struggling, I'm working, but, you know, I was on assistance, I was on food stamps and everything, and there was this local dude, okay? Oh, too bad we're at the wrong angle. But there was this local dude, and he was always ragging on me for like being on food stamps. He seemed to have like a vengeance against single mothers, I think because none of them wanted to let him, you know, that was supposed to be a plow them, you know what I mean? So that was the only reason he really resented single mothers. I think he just was so angry that, you know, he couldn't find women to date, and here were these women, you know, living off his taxes. But anyways, then I later found out, right? This dude, his mommy bought him a house, or helped him buy a house very graciously. And I guess she would like sign off on everything. So he was like, even though he worked, he was halfway living off mommy and daddy's money. And ain't that just some shit? A handout is a handout, baby. It don't matter if you obtain it from what previously was the birth canal you came out of, or a government facility. It's a handout. Why is it so stigmatized when it's like from the government? What it's fucking there for? You just got lucky. You literally just got lucky. This mentality of like, you know, people who can't get off the tit, you know what I mean? Like, if they get a handout from mommy dearest, it's okay. But if somebody who doesn't have that life, who didn't have that handed to them, if they need to ask for it, it's like not okay. What, because 10 cents out of your fucking taxes paid for it? Bitch. I've been an independent contractor for literally 11 years. I pay more taxes. Oh, don't get me started. But if you look at that little fucking baby chunk, that goes to like government assistance and everything, and you're like, but that big ass defense one doesn't even make you feel any type of way, doesn't even give you an itch. Something is wrong with you.